Dr. Kibaale Hon Kugonza is my name, the Executive Director, Mexico Development Foundation, a Popoa Community Development Organization based and operational in Greater Kibaale and some other selected districts of Uganda. Today, we held a function to commission trainees, call them graduates that have accomplished or completed a modular training program, a skilling program, and which was examined by the Directorate of Industrial Training, and the students undertook their examinations from Eby'enjiriza War Memorial Technical Institute in Kakumiro District. The program, or the training program, lasted about 3 months, and we used an approach that allowed the program to be community-based. We used experienced trainers, and these basically were people in different areas undertaking the same trades in which we were pursuing the training. And this was basically in motorcycle repairs, carpentry and joinery, cosmetology, call it salon works, and metal fabrication. We are glad that today we commissioned 113 trainees who successfully passed the examinations undertaken by the Directorate of Industrial Training. The program is implemented by a Mexico Development Foundation as part of a broader program which is called Sustainable Livelihoods. And this was basically a post-COVID intervention aimed at empowering the youth from Kibaale district with skills that would enable them to be able to create their own jobs, be able to create wealth and prosperity. We undertook a study that revealed that many of the youth under the lockdown lost their businesses, some dropped out of schools, and they were becoming hopeless. And we had to devise a strategy that would allow to deliver quicker results. And that's why we had to adopt a community-oriented skills training program that has been able to deliver the 113 graduates. We'll definitely be recruiting more, and I must assure you that the demand for training, skills training, is very, very high. We want to appreciate the NRM government and the leadership of His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for seeing it fit that as a country to be able to achieve our aspirations as far as development is concerned, we need to pursue skills training as a robust program. A lot of interventions are already going on. And of course, there is also some kind of reorientations of some of the earlier trainings, because we know, like the training institutes have been pursuing a formal training model, but now they are taking on the informal, like the one that we have just had with Eby'enjiriza War Memorial Technical Institute, to allow people that were not able to go far in education, people who dropped out of school, but people who have got an ambition to be able to acquire a skill, can be given an opportunity, trained, and there are also opportunities for upgrade. So the policy that is already in place is good enough to support organizations like ours to be able to achieve what we are already doing. One, we'll be training more other groups, and also we'll be expanding the trades. We'll be looking at issues like ICT, because if you look around, you can see that virtually everybody holds a mobile telephone. And these mobile phones have a lot of issues, but who is actually trained in repairing them? Do we have enough of these kind of people in different parts of the communities? Certainly not. So we are looking at that, and certainly will be, and of course also, today we've passed out people to do with motorcycle repairs, but we are going to upgrade this also to vehicle repairing. You know, like a skill, it doesn't matter, because many of these countries that have been able to make it have had vocational training as one of their priorities, and skilling as one of their priorities. Talk about countries like India, China, Korea, and others. And we want to see our country moving in that direction. So we'll be recruiting more. We definitely try to mobilize more resources. We definitely also advocate for the same with government to be able to take this on in a rather pragmatic, widespread way. Because, for example, now we have got an industrial training hub for the Bunyoro sub-region in Masinde. Bunyoro has got 8 districts and 1 city. When you look at the region, it's quite big. And when you look at the population that requires the services, certainly there are many people that want to have those kind of services. So as our country continues to improve in the economic sphere, would appeal that these services are brought closer to the people. We want to see the regional center coming to the districts, and going forward, this would be to the lower level of constituencies and then later to sub-counties. And why not even to have this kind of trainings at the parishes? Right now we are pursuing a parish development board as a government. We would want to see integrated services at the parish level, and this certainly will be able to deliver the transformation this country deserves.
Anyakutwayire ekiro ekirungi ekyahatika natweramu ebintu bingi muno okusingira kimu inywe abegi baitu abakuja kuwasibwa ebaroha. Omulingo gw'embaganiza ngonza kusima ekitongole kya Mexico Development Foundation timu eyinduka ebembera abandi bali hano abandi tibali hano baitu abo byone bakozere okurora ngo program ya sustainable livelihoods nambali twina okutendeka eby'emikono rundi obukugu ubekya science hari teams eziri hano barora ngo bakebembera kurungi kandi bakikora kurungi. Ngonza kusima Brembo Technical Institute kandi abo hati abaroho bwibara ya Directorate of Industrial Training abo ababakebeire babachenjura kandi babakakasa inyo abegi 10-13 ngumari ko ni mwingana n'omutindo gwa government ya Uganda nkoku ekurambika ombihanda byanyu kandi nyono muri basinguze kandi murabire. Ngonza kusima abege sabaito abanyakuli hano ababatendekere ombihanda ebina ebi mukubukiremu kandi mukujja kutungiramu ebaroha zanyu kiro kya hati mwebale muno. Ngonza kusima ba community resource persons twina timu nkote ba community resource persons mwemerere muhubiro abantu emikono abanyakuli hagati yabo. Eyo niyo timu eri kutukora mobilization kurora serra nahali mwebaro mulimo kumwakozere nimukwatanisa na timu ya Mexico Development Foundation okurora ngo twatunga timu eyokutendeka abatandikira abana 12 omufezi eyokubanza. Munyikiriza mulingo gw'embaganiza nsime mama RDC hatali habwakiro kinu ngo abokubaali amukoro kuno kandi ngo abalize kurungi kandi ebigambe bikombeka baita abokuhereza mu burungi omu district ya Itwene ya Kibaale. Mama RDC webale muno okwebembera district n'okukora omulimo gwawe oli mwesimbo. Munyikirize nsima n'omukyala wange Scholastica Kugonza emirimo ye Mexico Development Foundation abayingi mulira mugambe kigambe Mexico Development Foundation. Mexico nikirugo mabara abiri emire niyo eme sco nuwe scholar kandi tukagitandika omwaka kwa 1998 mwezi kwa 4 nibwo twatungira kitekereze ekyo kutandika ha kitongole ekirakora emirimo yenkurakurana mu kichweka kino eka Uganda n'ebichweka ebindi kandi twagihandikisa omubutongole 12 January omwaka kwa 2012 kandi okuruko bwe Mexico ekingwire empikizayi hali abana Uganda teka kingaga ikaire nekura nehereza kandi ndi hano maiso kanyu ngo kubagumya munzija geno maiso kuhereza Uganda turoho rundi turoho abo batkozwe omusingo gw'amaani ukwetagisa ekitongole kurora ngukyabaho.
Catherine Kamwine Helen, the Resident District Commissioner, Kibaale. I want to thank Mexico for this program that we are having today to graduate those who are skilled under Mexico in collaboration with the Brembo Technical Institute. The skilling of these graduates who are here today was as a result of a design by UNESCO that people can be trained despite the levels of education. But what is important is that someone can have the skill, can be trained, and can have the skill. So we thank UNESCO Foundation for the skilling and the training these people have attained. But we also want to thank the graduates that they accepted. You know, what we have been missing is skilling. We are trained, but we are not skilled enough. But these graduates are practical, hands-on skilled, that they can, in different ways, transform their families and the society and Uganda as well. The graduates are skilled in different, in saloon making, carpentry, and other skills. And what I believe is that we are now going to have more products on the market because they have the skills. How can the government of Uganda, as I said, come in to help? Government of Uganda has been looking for people who are organized and skilled. That's the Myoga program. That now we have people who are already trained and skilled. Under Myoga, we can take them on to give them seed capital that can help them do their things and put the products on the market. So as government, we are happy that today we have skilled people. They have a Myoga that we can fund, and they produce a product instantly. And we beg UNESCO and government to continue skilling, because government has started with industrial hubs. The same thing is going to happen in different regions under industrial hub. And that is how we are going to transform our society and transform our people in Uganda.
And now talk about the skilling. How is it beneficial? Because you said you're a beneficiary of skilling.
I said I'm a beneficiary of skilling because instead of going through the formal system of education which we acquired from others, we also designed ours. That when you do a practical skill, it's better than a theoretical skill. That I said I'm a professional hotelier, I'm a designer in tie and dye, and therefore that is a skill that I can do even if I don't need a job. These people don't need to apply and be on streets looking for jobs. They can only start on with a few capital that they need. Some of them don't need capital. You just come and make an order, you pay advance that will buy the materials, and they start working, and that's how best we can do. But also government has taken advantage of having an organized group which is already skilled, where they can start and give them capital, seed capital, and they are able to put in things into practice.
Ekintu okusoma kikumanyisa okusoma epapuro okaguma n'ohandiika. Nyo habwange kutekereza omuntu asobora kukola emeeza egyo akagiteekaaho tukaikaliraho tuli kurungi niwasomere. Nyo nkyo omanyire. Era nyo ndi product wa skilling. Nkagamba byogenda nenyiruka ngo agenzere mu university ya Jwara nagaruka taina mulimu tamanyire kiyasomere. Nkabyanga. My first profession is catering. Catering na manyaga nja kusoma wunda amara ntakatungire sente because I was an orphan nja kuba nindye byokulya bya Busaha hotel. Ekya kabiri bajja kumpa uniform ninjwara hoga. Esaha enyingi za nyamusana ninkora ndi mu uniform. Sasa rwe bajjo nintaha ninjwara kateteyi kanga akamu. Nagamba kama nzenda boku ebyo byokwiruka na straight line nangu. Nasomebi. I worked with Sheraton, I worked with Serena. Nabirora na Jwaha, na designing and again na business. Because I had a skill. Na habwecho inywe kimusomere kyanyu kiteke mu nkora. Okula kuli kusiba isoke. Rundi kulikora kona mulingo gwona. That is the skill that you have. Tuija na kuteka mu capital mukora isoko jagula ebizigo byawaho. Rundi customer ijenabi. Abisasure byorabota ireho omukoli isoke lyakoleki. Atahe. aija kwegulira kawivu akalete iwe okamusibeho kapito enkoto aho erinka ate kinkwenda kubasaba ntobo okubikala n'okora wenga osobola utahika bwangu okwenda kugenda mbaina hano muli clustered mu courses ezitakwisana nakubeni nsaba nga emesiko kwebakwatireho yabateeka mu area zanyu yabasomesezayo mwongere hati mwetunuure mugamba abasomere welding tula mugende mu class 10 abasomere tailoring tula class 10 abasomere kimtula tuli hano mwekore mu group ejo kube mwoga gwanyu government ina sente z'emyoga inyunyo already hati mumazire kusoma mukugukire sente z'emyoga ziro kandi mwina obukugu musomere hamu mwakora practicals hands on hati mwekolemu omulimo ubwo omwana abatakatandikire kutunga harakolera omukomu muserre ekikaro kimu mutekemu ebyarani byanyu oli nasara oli natunga oli nakora keno oli na designing nibwo muraija kwangusha kora capital eyamanira abakolera omulimo kandi mukamanywa mukamakatinga products zanyu ziri hantu hamu tukwenda tusange nti mu buli sub counties eziri mu Buyanja East twinayo showroom ya products eza graduates bano honorable njo kusaba obaramara kwoleka product ibakoziri make for them a showroom batandikira buli omu nakoraga na displaying in one place atunda ningenda kusaba uniform nti muntu ngiri mbe nimanya hinkugenda abaraba basoboire mwenyongere kugenda for skilling yongera abukugu boinabo skilling Uganda. The target is ntosangirwe nekyo okukora baitu nikiburwamu akantu akokupolishinga ekyakabiri mu industrial hub haliyo machine zone ntobora amaraga kusoma mu industrial hub okagamba hati mazire kusoma wood yona manyire kujikora baitu tinyina machine rankora molds okugaruka mu industrial hub notwara materials zawe nozimoldingirayo nozileta just ziri pieces you know gena mu workshop nozigaita free of charge munyetegereze nabwekyo obukugu bumutungire kiri kintu kikuru obukugu bumwinabo mwina kubolecha practically capital yimutungire mitwe yanyu. That's why you have those headgears mutategereza just for decoration bakoleka ntamutu aho bataireho ki capital buli buwongo babwongere mu kupolishinga. So inya batungire skill ninyo tukwenda turabagana industrial hub tuswako zikora cluster nituziha ha industrial hub center nituzikora nko kumukozere modo ya UNESCO nti katwina abakugoreda bali hano habwachi tutabatwara Karuguza abantu tukabatwara Matale abantu tukabateka hano bakaba skilled by those who were skilled. So hati muli basomesa mwina capital mumitwe mwina skill mungaro nenyo muswaku jipasingo ni musomesa abandi nabwecho mturayetaga nti nankakakora kurungi ijo ojoininge timu ya basomesa otagamba nyote nyina bwiro bahe skill naiwe eyo inayo oyongere okukugusa abantu bandi mweyongere hatimu era akole bintu Uganda byekwenda. President Museveni akagamba hati busaho ministro na yongera kugula ebintu aheru manya ntebe manya meza akagamba ebintu byona bya offices bigura mu Uganda habokuba kaskiringa abana ba Uganda. Kampala no yatandikire hat skilling Uganda egenzere mu regions center obzirabaho ejagenda mu districts obzirazoka egende ha constituency munyetegereze.
My name is Kibaale John. I'm the District Education Officer, Kibaale. I want to welcome you to Kibaale District Local Government and thank you for coming. Today we have been here at Starlight in Kibaale, the Starlight Hotel. We have been witnessing a Passover function or a graduation ceremony for the boys and girls who have been trained by a Mexico Development Foundation. Now these boys and girls, these are the ones who could not, who would never continue with their formal education after P7 or after Senior 12, Senior 3. Now, with the wise leadership of our area Member of Parliament, who is Dr. Kibaale Hon Kugonza, he came up with a program of skilling the youth and working with the local artisans and working with Virembo War Memorial Technical Institute. These younger boys and girls had been trained in different skills like motorcycle repairing, carpentry, welding, and I want to thank Dr. Kibaale for that initiative because the skills they have given them, which are practical skills, these are the skills which are right now required in our communities. Because when you talk about welding, every other day people are building and they want doors, they want windows. We talk about motorcycles, we have so many motorcycles, but we want people to repair these motorcycles. So this program is a very good program, and we want to say that it is the first of this kind in this district, and we thank the Member of Parliament for that initiative. But I also want to say that government is also planning the same, because there is an arrangement whereby all the learners who are joining lower secondary, Senior 1 and Senior 2, on top of the academic subjects which they are studying, they will be trained in skills like hair dressing or building or carpentry or making bread. So they will be trained in those skills, and the Directorate of Industrial Training will come and assess them. And by the time they reach Senior 3, they will acquire a certificate which is certified, which is recognized by the Ministry of Education and Sports and the government of Uganda. And that certificate will enable them, if they continue with their studies, they will have a practical skill that will enable them to survive in this world. But also they will be having the other certificate of Senior 4, which will enable them to continue with their further studies. I remain Chabona John, the District Education Officer, Kibaale District Local Government.
No more training, abana buturakira kurwo mu Senior 4. Then the other non-formal, abana abuturiya mu communities, eiza tiba shomireho nanga bakashomaho bayikaho agataho kake ba droppinga. So those are the trends we target. These activities, we do them under the policy of Uganda. Remember, the government of Uganda launched skills training development under TVET program. That was 2019. So between there we have been here the training. So Mexico joined us this year, and I want to take this opportunity to appreciate the initiatives that are being done by Mexico to participate in the community development and also giving chances to these younger ones to train in short skills in our communities. So at these short courses, after they had been launched by government, but the department the department in education system which examines these short courses is called Directorate of Industrial Training. It is there in Kampala, around Rugogo, opposite Rugogo, Ginger Road Police Station. So, Virembo Technical Institute, we went there and we registered. We are a center for all these trainees, both normal and short. That is really why we are here with strengths. Government here, Uganda, Ministry Ministry of Education knows that we are here training short courses. Even the communities around, they know that Birembo, they train skills development. So now, to begin with, these trainees, they have finished what we call modular assessment. The training of these short courses is categorized in three ladders. We have modular, we have level 1, we have level 2, then we have master plan. So these trainees have graduated from modular assessment. For them, they are doing practicals only. They came for practicals and have done it. Then next stage from here, they go for level 1. Level 1, they are supposed to do both practical and theory. The other level will be level 2. Level 2 also consists practical and theory. And all those levels take a maximum of 6 months and a minimum of 3 months. So, graduates, we urge you, Nituwahiga, AG stage imazire, it is just stage 1. Tunajiragu next time mshemukaruke, tumanjere another stage. Then mkukuke until you become to master level. The master level, somebody is likely to be doing design, acquire estimate C, acquire the construction, and conclude the whole project. So this is the beginning now. Next day, next time, then you need to come and you go through those levels. Another reason why I am here to give a testimony to the parents, the visitors who are here, that these students did exams. They came to Birembo, that was on 29th, 30th, and on 1st, 30th of August, then on 1st of September. That's when they completed the exams. Unfortunately, maybe you forgot to come with the products they made. If you had put them just here in the compound, it would have been very okay. But these people did the work. People who really were behind them, who trained them, then we are thankful. Secondly, today we are handing them a certificate of attendance, just to show the public that you stepped in Birembo witnessed that you did exams. Then there is another certificate which is coming from Director of International Training. Mostly after doing exams, we wait for 2-3 months. So within 3 months ahead, that certificate will be coming. And that certificate, according to Uganda's policy of skills training, you are supposed to give you work, any government work. So, Mr. Dio, the RDC, when these people come to your office carrying this certificate from DIT, please don't deny them to get a job. Why skills training? Abantu mwebuza bite bitu by'emikono eby'omubigire mu butabi tutashoma bigendamu. So developed countries zone zimuri kureba world over. Talk about Britain, talk about Germany, talk about China. All those people developed because they involved skills training in their education system. So it is this period, within this period, where Uganda, we should really do skills training to everybody, whether younger, whether old. So that's why Uganda came up with a policy of skilling Ugandans. Skilling Ugandans, that means every Ugandan, whether you are young, whether you are old, you must really train an additional hand skills, a hand skill on top of your normal certificate. So in other countries, we went to Kenya to benchmark this system. We found now Kenya, before you go for this course, through this short course, you cannot graduate as an engineer. So they have made them bridging step to the through the progress of the education system. When a student has finished senior 6, before you join university, you must pass through this level and get skills. So, even that's why Uganda is saying in O level, the curriculum has been changed. These younger boys who are in O level, beginning I think this year, they are being trained in skills development. So that by the time they reach senior 3, DIT, the examining body, will come and give them exam. And they come out with a certificate of skills training. When then they go ahead, when they are finishing senior 4, they will be coming out with 2 certificates. That one of O-level normal education, then that one for skills. So that when they go out, they join the community and start participating in skills development while contributing on the socio-economic development of our country. The other issue is parents. Abazire, this program ya recipe na Uganda yitu. Chenda mujachire, wa mutajachirire, titu is successful. And I am in Bawoni and Ningashini in Batero Muranga. Aba police asking Uganda, a Gemini to Tamara Kuchugamu, at Nimo to Abazir. Japo Traveta, Tobatimu training centers, government is a Tiro, Finebrembo, government training center. Fineho Polish development model. Have Polish bridges it. Government is ready to come down and give you training centers. Abantu center, but projects kuhinga these other crops.
Abaire natekanize enu katulirize urubazo ruhayo.